Hey guys, how's it going? Ricky here from Most Valuable Podcast, here to continue our top preseason 25 poll, the number 9 Georgia Bulldogs, and I'm going to get right into it. This is a team that has some potential coming into this year. I'm going to start defensively a little bit differently than what I usually do. I usually like starting on the offense, but I'll start with the good. The defense was very improved last year under a revamped coaching staff and Jeremy Pruitt, who got $1.3 million raise for doing so well. You get guys like Jordan Jenkins and Leonard Floyd, outside linebackers, coming back for one more year. You get arguably the nation's number 1 overall recruit in Trent Thompson to be just an added muscle on that defensive line. I mean, yeah, you got some questions at inside linebacker and cornerback. However, it's a good start when you got somebody on the line you can trust, and then 2 guys who can blitz and just pass rush the quarterback coming back for their final year. The big question is on offense, because I know you guys got Nick Chubb, who rushed for just over 1,500 yards last season as a true freshman, backing up Todd Gurley. Yeah, you get his backups back, and sophomore Sony Michael and junior Keith Marshall. However, the big questions are quarterback, wide receiver. Who's going to throw the ball, and are the receivers going to catch it? Because right now, it's down to 2. Sophomore Bryce Ramsey, who's more the strongest arm type guy. He'll just sling it down the field. And then you got junior, and I'm apologizing right now if I say this wrong, Foten Buta, who he's more of a mobile, accurate guy. He's going to move in the pocket. He'll pass for accuracy. Ramsey's the guy, just chuck it down the field, unleash the dragon, Rex Grossman style. That's the way I see it. It doesn't really matter who's throwing the passes, because Georgia right now doesn't even know who could catch the ball. Right now, the number 1 wide receiver is injury-plagued receiver Malcolm Mitchell, who he's the only one that's a proven commodity. Otherwise, they don't know who's going to be catching these balls. No namesakes for this team. So while the defense is strong, the offense could be a problem. However, I will say this can be overcome, because right now, preseason, nobody knows who's who, and how many times have guys just, boom, caught fire, and we're talking about them at the end of the season. Cardell Jones, Trevon Boykin, 2 from last year. I mean, come on. Who really thought that Cardell Jones would be leading Ohio State to a national championship? But I'm going to get right into the most important part of this video, why you checked it out, the schedule. And with Georgia, they start off against Louisiana Monroe. Easy win. Boom. Get it out of the way. Then they go on the road to Vandy. Vanderbilt's going to have a head coach who's on the hot seat. Georgia gets the win there as well. First tough game. At home, South Carolina. This is a coin toss to me. However, I'm going to give it to the Bulldogs. And the reason being is South Carolina, maybe it's just me, I don't respect them in the SEC. And I feel by game 3, game 4, whoever's starting at quarterback, I think it's going to be Ramsey. I think they're going to go with the strong arm guy. I feel like with him and then Chubbs being the main running back, it's going to be like, okay, we're going to run the ball a lot, let the quarterback get used to the system. Then he will grow into his own by game number 3. Then they're going to play Southern in game number 4. They will win that one as well. October 3rd, though, this is a tough one. Alabama. They will lose this game. Alabama will beat them. Then they will play on the road at Tennessee. This is another one that will be a tough game at Rocky Top. However, I feel like the Bulldogs will get the win at Tennessee. Then they'll come home. Another gauntlet game to me against Missouri. They'll get the win there. They will beat Florida the week after on Halloween. Then they play Kentucky. I think they'll beat Kentucky. Then Auburn. This is the third, maybe fourth game, if my math's correct, of coin toss games. South Carolina being one. Alabama, they're going to lose that game. I'm not going to count it as a coin toss. Tennessee, Missouri. So 3. This is the fourth one. Can they beat Auburn? Yes. Is it going to be close? Probably. I'm going to be ballsy and give it to the Bulldogs. Then they'll beat Georgia Southern. They'll beat Georgia Tech. And this is going to be the big surprise. I know that there was, I said quarterback question, wide receiver question, but I feel like the defense is going to be good enough. Chubbs is going to be good enough as a runner on offense to kind of hold down the fort until whoever the quarterback is can kind of mature into his own. And good thing you've got Louisiana Monroe and Vanderbilt games 1 and 2, because by that third game, he's going to be A-okay. And the way I see it is Georgia will most likely be playing either Auburn or Alabama in the SEC title game. So if everything goes right for the Bulldogs, 1-loss season if they win the SEC title game against Bama or Auburn, could be a playoff team. They could be a playoff team this upcoming season. But this is where you guys come in. Tell me down below what you think of the Georgia Bulldogs, what you think of my thoughts, who's going to win that quarterback battle, what wide receivers other than Mitchell are Georgia fans. Are you guys looking to step up this season for the Georgia Bulldogs? I want to thank you guys for checking out this video. You can click right up here at our SEC preview for the Primetime Podcast. Can't wait for football. As always, have a good day, everybody. Hey guys, like the video? Then hit that subscribe button. But if you liked it even more, you should check out our Patreon page. We have a lot of different rewards and goals for those of you who would love to support us. So make sure to click that link down in the description to check out those pretty kick-ass rewards.